I can pull up this comment here. Bro, what's up with this damn laptop, bro? YouTube, what's going on? Yeah, boys, drop your location, man. Let me see what's up. Got 9 of y'all in here already. But Cooley got this challenge going on. You know, it's a informative to drop an informative video. Chris, bro, where you been at, man? I ain't seen you in so long, man. Shit, bless up, my bro. New Mexico, Arizona flatbread, I run road, bro. Yeah. What's the weather like out there right now? What's up, bro? Rockford, Illinois, waiting on to unload. Alright, you in Illinois. Yeah, bro, out there in Illinois is woof. It be brick out there. The other day I was out there walking in freaking t-shirt and shorts when I went to drop my truck off. Man, everybody looking at me like I'm crazy, but I guess it's just a mind thing because the sun was shining even though it was chilly outside and I didn't feel cold. Everybody's asking me like, where's the jacket and all that stuff, you know what I mean? But you say it's a little cool out there. Had to take some loads even though I hate running winter. Yeah, bro, we gotta stock up, you know what I mean? We gotta stock up. Georgia, boy, you say you're in Couriers, GA? Yeah. Yeah, bro. What's up, bro? Well, yeah, basically, like I said, Cooley got this challenge going on. He said to drop an informative video, so I decided to do mine in a live. I was actually just doing a video just now, and my phone ran out of space, so I decided to go live instead, you know what I mean? Still, so you in GA too. That's nice, bro. I just gotta be safe out there, you know what I mean? I got a homeboy up in Atlanta right now, sliding down to Florida. You know what I mean? But certain things I want to get off my chest, bro. You know what I mean? Certain things I want to get off of my chest. And I'm going to talk about that video that I was basically doing because I'm going to still upload it. Y'all finna still see it. But it's just that I kind of ran out of space. And then I was just like, you know, I'll go live instead. But VL trucking cheerleaders. You know what I mean? And there's one specific person that I'm talking about. We're not finna go back and forth on the internet, dog. You know what I mean? But that seemed to be a hot topic for you. I guess it's you do this is for the views or the streams and the likes and all that, bro. I'm a different type of character, you feel me? I'm not going to do the whole back and forth internet thing, you see me? You feel me? So with that being said, let me give you some informative information on VL. If everything was so perfect about this company, because I'm not bad mouthing the company, but I'm going to drop some facts, bro. You know what I mean? And I want you guys to look into, pick sense out of nonsense. Roscoe did a video the other day saying that VL is gonna change the leasing, right? Say they're gonna change the leasing because a lot of drivers been leaving their trucks in different states and they've been trashing the trucks, and the drivers that are doing this, bro, they're not what do you call it? They're not company drivers, independent contractors. Is what I mean? That's doing this. Now you got to think about it, bro. Usually when a lease driver leaves his truck or abandons his truck in a state, most of the times it's because they're fed up with the shit from the company, that whatever they're going through with the company. You feel me? So with that being said, it goes to show you that everything cannot be this perfect like what they're telling you that's going on with VL. You see what I mean? A lot of YouTubers, bro, they ain't finna let you guys know the real. You know what I mean? That's the difference with me. Like, I upload the good, the bad, and the ugly. From it be paychecks or, I mean, there ain't really like much bad weeks that I've had on the paycheck side. You feel me? I make decent bread. That's the main point of VL. Like the bread. You know what I mean? So with that being said, I made decent money. I ain't gonna complain about the money. But for everybody, it wasn't the same. Because I know a lot of different drivers, bro, that was making bread. You know what I mean? I know one driver in specific, there was a company driver, then they switched over to the leasing. When they were on the company side, bro, they were making like 1,500 bucks. You know what I mean? Struggling to make 1,500 bucks was a high for them. And that's when I did that video when I said VL trucking isn't working out for everyone. You see what I mean? Um, then they went over on the lease side, and it still wasn't working out. They were struggling to make what, 2,500 bucks for the week. You see what I mean? That armed and cutting the damn thing. But they were still basically struggling to make, decent bread. You feel me? They were still struggling to make decent bread, and basically they switched over on the leasing side, and they ended up turning in their truck. Took a L and turning their truck. When they asked them, why are you leaving, why are you quitting, basically they told them the money that they're making right now on the lease side is basically the money that they should have been making when they were on the companies. You know what I mean? So it's not working off everyone, but you guys got to pick sense out of nonsense, because if drivers are starting to leave their trucks in different states, bro, it obviously there's something that they're not telling you. You see what I mean? I'm not saying VL trucking is a bad company. You see what I mean? I'm only saying that there's something going on that most people won't tell you guys. That's the difference with me. Like, I show you guys everything from breakdowns to good weeks to bad weeks to what's going on. I share my experience. A lot of people feel some type of way because it's going to affect their little referral bonus. You know what I mean? Their little referral money that they're getting. Because obviously, as somebody that was at VL and I went through the whole experience, if I share my views and everything about what's going on, and if I get up on here and say don't go to VL, which I'm not telling anybody not to go to VL, that's not what I'm saying. But if I come here and I tell you guys the facts about everything, then most of you guys are gonna start reconsidering going to VL. You see what I mean? And then it's going to affect certain people, whether their views or everything, or the money that they're supposed to get from the referral bonus. I guess that's what this is about. You know what I mean? And you keep doing this little back and forth thing on YouTube, on the internet, bro. I'm like I said, bro, I'm a different type of character. You feel me? We're not finna do that. You know what I mean? We're not gonna we do the whole back and forth mama lashy thing like some females. We ain't finna do that, bro. You know what I mean? But like I said, it's back to the challenge that Cooley said he was doing. Just drop an informative video. So we give you some information. I'm going to upload the video that I said I was going to do, and I'm going to let you guys see inside the truck, bro. It's a mess. I don't even know how. I'm not even saying that guy was right, bro, to do what he did, like leave the truck in the state that he basically left it in. You see what I mean? There was like garbage everywhere. There was trash everywhere inside of it, and he told the company that he took his stuff out. He took his stuff out, yeah. He took his clothes and all that stuff out, because there wasn't any sheets on the bed or anything like that. But there was like garbage everywhere inside the truck, bro. And then I got down there. It was a struggle to get the truck started too. You know what I mean? Roscoe situation. Shout out to Roscoe too, bro. He's hanging in there. I feel bad for bro that he has what he's going through right now. But it's a tough thing to deal with, and he's pulling through. But basically, in his situation, he has $25,000 in repair because he has bad injectors on the truck, bro. Now you got to think about it, dog. Like, you leasing with VL, and you got $25,000 in repair, even though he said VL is gonna get it done for him cheaper. And I think I believe one of my bros left a comment on one of his videos saying that, like, he doesn't agree with him spending the $25,000 to get that stuff done or whatever the case, and they're gonna send him to Illinois, and they're gonna put aftermarket injectors inside the truck and not OEM and all this stuff, bro. But it's like, I don't know, bro. That's another situation. You know what I mean? That you got to consider. You got to think about, you're finna spend $25,000 right now, and the truck ain't even yours, dog. You know what I mean? So this leasing thing, it's good and it's bad, bro. Cause it's good because it gives you like a feel of what the real owner operator is, being the real owner operator is like. I always say it in my videos, like, I never felt like an owner operator doing VL trucking. I just felt like, a glorified company driver. You just get a little bit more leisure than what the average company driver will get. You can take a little bit more home time or whatever the case is. You see what I mean? Um, but I never really felt like no owner operator. I always tell myself like whenever I buy my own truck, then I feel like an owner operator. You know what I mean? But you got to think about that shit. Like now he's facing a bill of $25,000 to take care of. They gave him another truck, which he still has to pay the 500 bucks a week for that truck, and he still got to pay the 500 bucks a week for the truck that he has. You see what I mean? And he still got to, bro. I don't know how you gonna do it, but you know what I mean. Shout out to him. He's doing his thing. I just hope he pulls through and get out of the situation. You know what I mean. Anybody that's going to VL, bro, I'm gonna tell you guys this: learn from my mistakes. You see what I mean? Learn from the mistakes that I made. You know what I mean? While I was there, go inside VL with a plan, bro. Don't be like a lot of these YouTubers that get comfortable because they're making a little bread. It's the best for them. You can tell a lot of people they don't really have much further in life to go because they get comfortable very easily. You see what I mean? But to each their own. I can't knock anybody's hustle. You feel me? But if you're going to VL trucking right now, or if you're there, go inside there with a plan, bro. VL for me was never like a lifetime thing or thinking about finishing the lease or whatever the case is. It's never been like that. You know what I mean? For me personally, I was supposed to quit in April when the time got back warmer, a lot warmer, and I could basically, the rates would have gone back up, all that stuff. You know what I mean? That's when I intentionally planned to quit. But then, somehow that must there. But anyways, I ain't planned to stick around that long. You know what I mean? Things just kind of happen, unfortunately, and I had to move on from that. You feel me? But just going there with a plan, bro. You can stop bread. You can stop like decent bread. You know what I mean? Looking back at it, well, the other day I got my 1099 form. I made what? My LLC made 106,000 from the space of August. From August to January 1st, I made 106,000, bro. So you can definitely make money. Don't get me wrong. It's what I mean. But it's not working like that for everybody. That's the thing. It's not working like that for everybody. I know 2 more lease drivers that just turn their trucks in. Why did they turn their truck in? If everything is going so good and everything is so smooth, why would they turn their truck in? Why would they quit the lease? You see what I mean? After doing it for like less than a year, all that money that they put in is basically gone. You got to think about it. A lot of people not finna tell you this, bro. If they have a major breakdown, but like I said, shout out to Roscoe. Roscoe shared his $25,000 in damages on the injectors. But a lot of people, if they have a major breakdown or a major accident or something major is going on, bro, they not finna fucking get up. Excuse my line. I didn't even want to curse, but they not finna get up, bro, and take their phone up and record this or show you guys maybe like a little minor $500 issue. You feel me? They not finna tell you. If they get hit with an inspection and they fail the inspection, they might tell you they failed the inspection, but they're not going to tell you they'll hit them with $1,000 fine for failing the inspection. You feel me? But they're going to run on YouTube and they're going to tell you all of this. They're going to tell you to come here, you should do this, you should do that. And I'm not saying anybody shouldn't go to VL. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying go there and not be comfortable. You know what I mean? Go there, stack your bread up, and then make the move, bro. Go buy your truck, go start your fleet. Everybody has their own, their own goals or what they're trying to achieve or whatever the case is. I spoke to a wise person that used to work here that's well known, and I got their views, and what they basically told me was like, all that I'm basically going through is what they went through, which is why they left the company. You see what I mean? Which is why they left the company. So basically what I'm going through right now, or what I went through when I was there, that's why they ended up leaving the company. You know what I mean? But that's, like I said, bro, it goes back to show you, like, a lot of people not finna show you everything. They gonna show you some, you know what I mean? But they're not finna show you everything, like what's going on. You feel me? Let me catch up with this damn thing. Hold on. Yeah, bro, but a lot of people not finna show you everything that's been going on. You know what I mean? A lot of people not finna do that, dog. And like I realize this back because it's like I still haven't even watched a lot of these videos that these guys are putting out, you know what I mean? But a lot of people been, que pasa, amigo? A lot of people been hitting me, dog, and telling me, it's like every time they come up with some talk, start talking shit, you know, people start hitting my line, bro, and telling me everything. Oh, my G, first time checking in. I appreciate you, bro. So your first time checking in. Yeah, man, I appreciate it. Always be your channel. All right. I'm thinking of Hogan or US Express. No, Transam. Yeah, bro, Transam is a startup company, dog. You know what I mean? Like I started at Transam, so I can't even really say Ray, you know what I mean? But you can get your start with Transam and all that. The best thing is to get into food company, US Food, Cisco, or Cheney Brothers. Yeah, bro, they pay bread, dog. I ain't finna lie. I thought about going. I still want to go local to this day. You know what I mean? But then it's like how I'm trying to go local, bro. Like I would go do the whole US Foods thing and the Cheney Brothers and all that stuff. Like I would do it, but like how I'm trying to go local is not ideally like that. You know what I mean? Maybe like a owner operator where I could, I don't know, Amazon freight. I heard it's good. I heard it's bad. I heard, all this stuff about it. But you know, I'm trying to do the owner operator going local. That's what I'm saying. Okay, the best thing. Okay, I'm going to have to get up with you. I'm in a truck for a week or two. I'm not trying to bring it to VL. That's why I asked you about how did it go carrying back your truck in on the last live. You see you got a truck. I'm going to have to get up with you on, let me see, in a week or two. But I'm not trying to bring it to VL. That's why I asked you. Leaving, bro. It was a smooth. I mean, there's been a little ups and downs in between. When I was basically leaving, because the first thing that my dispatch started playing games in the last half of it, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. She was playing games and she was trying to get on top of my nerves. Because when I was leaving Florida, I told her like, hey, like I gotta take my truck back in. So if you could get me a load that goes directly to Chicago or close by Chicago, then that would be good. She got me a load that was leaving from Miami going to California. No, I ain't even want to go to California, bro. And then on top of that, I was running for like $1. I think it's like $1.90 a mile. You know what I mean? And then once I got to California, bro, if any guys been out of California, bro, once you get out of like Texas, the fuel prices are really cheap. Going New Mexico, it starts going up. But then once you go over into California, bro, it's like $3 and change, $3 and change per gallon for fuel. So I was already like running for $1.90 a mile, going all the way like 2,500 miles. And then on top of that, the fuel prices were ridiculous getting into California, you know what I mean? So I really took a hit on that load. And then once I delivered that load, I freaking told her that I needed a load back to Chicago as soon as possible. And what she did, she said she couldn't find any load. She wanted to send me to North Dakota. That's what it was. And I was like, I'm not going to North Dakota. Is what I mean. She's like, all the loads I'm seeing is going up to North Dakota. I can't see anything. Now, mind you, I got loaded with a driver in Miami, right? And he's a VL trucking driver too, but he was a company driver. We both got loaded the same time. He got loaded before I did. I got to California before he did. I got unloaded a whole hour before he did. He picked up a load 5 minutes from where we were, going to Missouri, right? Go up to St. Louis. Yeah, St. Louis. He said he was going. He picked up a load 5 minutes from where we were, while I was sitting for a whole hour waiting for a load from my dispatch. And she kept telling me all the loads she's seeing there going up to like North Dakota, Washington. And I ain't finna do that, bro. That's one thing I ain't finna do again. Go back all the way up to Washington State and all that, bro. I'm not doing it. They gotta be paying out their ass to fucking go all, excuse me, I didn't even want to curse again, but they gotta be paying like a dumb amount of money for me to go back to Washington State or Montana or any one of those states. You see what I mean? I'm not doing that again, bro. You feel me? I learned my lesson from that. Hey, it snows really hard in those states. You gotta go up through Colorado, you gotta go up through Montana, I'm not doing that anymore. So she was telling me she can't find me any loads. I'm like, this is California. Like, what do you mean you can't find me any loads? usually they say California is on fire. You know what I mean? There's always high paying loads. So what do you mean you can't find many loads? You see what I mean? And in the same breath, I sat there for an hour while the other guy got unloaded after me, and he picked up a load like 5 minutes from where we were. You see what I mean? And they're both, we weren't the same dispatchers, but they're still working off the same accounts, bro. They're still looking on the same load boards, bro. You feel me? And I ended up sitting for like, I sat for like almost 2 hours. And this is where I said, you know, she started playing games. So she got me a load after that, right? I had to drive, I had to deadhead 200 miles to go get the load, right? And then on top of that, the load was only paying what I think it was like 2,000 miles. I think it was going back to like Texas or something like that. But it added up, it was like almost 2,000 miles, bro. And the load was only paying 3,600, bro. It's what, 3,600? Yeah. It's almost paying 3,600, and it's basically 2,000 miles. So then again, I was under, I was still under $2 a mile running for that. I was still under $2 a mile running all the way. So they started playing games when it was time for me to come back to Chicago. The load was going to Houston. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, she was like, I had to go purchase some more straps. Now I had 6 straps in my truck already. She's like, you need 12. So I went ahead and I spent $120 driving around. I spent $120 to get additional straps. When I got there with the straps, they told me my trailer couldn't be loaded because it's not the right kind of trailer. Like, if you guys know the difference with the reefers and the drive-on trailers at VL, the drive-on trailers, they got these like little slots that go down like this, so they can be like a whole wall inside the drive-on trailers. Mine was a reefer. It only had the slots running on the side like this. So we basically couldn't I couldn't get the load. Then they told me to come back the next morning, so I lost a day. On top of losing a day, I was still running for like $1.90 a mile, and I had to spend $120 to go get the whole thing. Then on my way, I was 1,000 miles in the load. They called me and told me they think they gave me the wrong load, and they wanted me to break the seal. I had to go spend money again to go get a bolt cutter to break the seal, to check the load, to send it to them. Then they told me I had to go purchase back a seal to put back on there. So I'm like, did you guys give me money for all this stuff? Like, I'm already running for like, you know, like literally nothing on this load. And I had to spend that much money plus on top of fuel. Bro, it was, I don't know, like the end of it, when it came to the end, I could see where they started playing games. You know what I mean? I could definitely see where they started playing games, and I don't know. It just shows you a lot about the company, if you ask me. See what I mean? Let me see. I'm at VL leasing and doing great. Another thing is preventive maintenance. Yeah, that's true, bro. You stay on top of that. You know what I mean? So if you're doing great right now, all I can tell you, stack that bread up. You know what I mean? Stack that bread up and you know, execute your plan. Yes, they do me like that too. All right, there's somebody else that know what I'm talking about. Get that load board and find a load yourself and give the broker MC number. See, that's the thing with VL, bro. You don't see the load board, bro. They don't allow you to dispatch yourself. You feel me? They don't allow you to dispatch yourself. You gotta work off what they say. And if they tell you that the load is, that's another thing too, bro. Like, I don't really want to speak too much on the rate confirmation situation, bro. But I just never like the idea of them telling me the load pays this, and I can't see, because I can only speak for me. You know what I mean? I can put the screenshots up. If I had my other phone, I should basically show you the screenshots. There has only been one time since I've had a load at VL where I got the rate confirmation with the rate on the rate confirmation. Usually it's cropped out. It's a cropped out in a line where they show you the address, they give you the PO, they give you the delivery address. You see what I mean? That's what I get on my rate confirmations. There's only been one time, and it was in the last maybe 2 weeks before I left VL. Like, I got a rate confirmation that says the load agreed upon XYZ amount. You see what I mean? No, I'm not saying anything. I'm pointing any fingers to say, you know, they're cheating the rate confirmation or whatever the case is. I'm just saying I never felt comfortable with it. You know what I mean? And I know other drivers that got their rate confirmations or whatever the case is. I felt like I seen a load board. I seen like Landstar load boards. You know what I mean? And I seen what the loads were paying coming out of California in the same area. Now, are they working with the same brokers and accounts that Landstar has? Of course not. I don't think so. You know what I mean? But it kind of gives you like a brief idea, and I can tell you it was way lower than what they were offering. I remember a time I was going to California. My dispatch was trying to get me to go to California. She told me I had a load. She said, I'm going to send you to California and I'm going to get you something good coming back out of there. I want you guys to hear me out. She said, I had a fellow dispatcher of mine that just got, she said the fellow dispatcher just got 9,500 coming out of California for some fireworks in the same area that she's sending me. And she's like, California is on fire right now, so I'm going to get you something real nice. I was like, okay. I ran out to California. When I got to California, she gave me a load that was paying $6,000 coming back out of California. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking to myself, like, I thought you said you gonna bless me. You got loads that were paying like 9,000-10,000. You see what I mean? The load might have paid 9,000, but what the driver is being told, the driver was told 6,000. You see what I mean? And then the trend that I kind of noticed how my dispatch was dispatching me, all the majority of the loads after a while they were like $2 a mile, bare minimum $2 a mile, two and change a mile, like $2.10 a mile. You know what I mean? But $2 a mile. And this was for, I know a lot of drivers that work here at Vail and they communicate, and I asked them like, how much are you running for right now? How much miles are you running? Whatever the case is, you know what I mean? And they share with me, and what I realize is a trend, it's like all $2 a mile. I don't think for somebody like me, I used to run all over the country. You feel me? There was only, 3 states that I haven't been to. Hawaii, obviously, Alaska, and Vermont. But I've been to every other state in America, is what I mean. So I run all over, and that's how I communicate with my dispatch. I'm like, yo, listen, I don't have a problem running to whatever state. So if you got a driver, you got to think about, if you got a driver like this that will run anywhere in the country at any time of year, you're supposed to send where the money is. You see what I mean? Not send me in a dead zone where you can't find me a load, or you're going to find me like a shitty load. You feel me? You see what I mean? So when I look at simple stuff like that, and it's been a trend, it's like all $2 a mile. Now, I'm not saying they're cheating the rate confirmations. I'm just saying, from my perspective, that I would like to see the load board for myself. You know what I mean? I had a driver that told me, he said the rate that his dispatcher told him, and the broker done slipped up and told him what the rate was, and it was a different rate. No, I'm not saying they're cheating the rate confirmations. That's not what I'm saying. You see what I mean? I'm just saying, for me personally, I would rather to see the load board myself. You see what I mean? That's all I'm saying. You see what I mean? And it goes back to why I didn't lease the truck that I bought on with VL. You see what I mean? I wanted to learn to dispatch myself. You get me? When I spoke with the bigger heads of VL and they asked me, why am I not leasing my truck on to VL, and what I told them point blank, like, I want to learn to dispatch myself. I want to dispatch myself. They said to me, they respect that. You see what I mean? But at the same time, I have to take into consideration the way the load board works and the way everything works. Was that you have to, there's going to be times where you're driving and a load is going to pop up on the load board, and somebody if you have a dispatcher, that dispatcher is going to see that load as soon as it pops up, which I agree with them on. But like, for somebody like me, for my future plans and what I'm trying to achieve, I have to learn to dispatch the truck myself. Even if I do it for only like a year. You see what I mean? This way, I don't really just want to speak on too much things that don't happen, but this way, when I have multiple trucks under my belt, I can kick back at the crib and I can learn how to dispatch my own trucks myself. That's the main reason why I had to go with a company where I can dispatch myself and I can see the load board. You know what I mean? And then the policies of VL, like that time when I was in Michigan, bro, and I went in the left lane, I got a DOT inspection that time. I got pulled over by the cop. I got a DOT inspection. I passed the inspection, and I got a warning for driving in the left lane, right? I didn't get a ticket. I get a warning. I got a warning ticket. I got fined by VL $1,000 because I got a warning. I passed the inspection. Usually when you pass an inspection, they pay you for the inspection. Instead of paying me for the inspection, they fine me $1,000. Is what I mean? For a warning ticket. I didn't agree with it. I mean, I knew what I signed up for from jump when I put my name on the paper saying that, you know, I agreed to the policies or whatever the case is. So I couldn't even like complain about it. But it's like once I done seeing stuff like that, bro, I'm just like, yo, that's just crazy. You see what I mean? What the hell is this? Yeah, bro, call me Cooley. Yeah, we're doing the challenge, my boy. Yeah, yes, it's great. I got 2 bigger plans too. Alright, that's what's up, bro. Get that low board and find a load yourself. Yeah, for sure. Yes, I'm doing great, but I got bigger plans. Of course, bro, you gotta have your plans and do, you know, work towards it. You know what I mean? I do local work, making 85K a year. Boy, I just seen the garbage truck done pull up to my crib a while ago, and the idea popped in my head, boy. I ain't finna lie. I'll go drive garbage trucks, bro. I don't give a shit as long as the money right. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, I don't give a shit, bro. As long as the bread is right, I don't care about no garbage truck or whatever the case is. But that's decent bread for local, and that's not even. I don't think you even touch rate if you drive in a garbage truck. You don't get that DAT load board, only $99 a month, and you'll save a lot. That's facts, bro. You know what I mean? That's another thing, cause like I said, I'm going into learning how to dispatch myself now. So I have somebody that's kind of guiding me, you know, through the whole thing. Yeah, Lynette. Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Congrats on the truck. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Dispatchers and trucking companies, OTR or locals are scumbags. That's why I'm local. Well, bro, trust me, I'm seeing it for myself, you know, bro. Like, yeah, bro, yeah, cool, bless up, of course, bro, anytime. Like, I'm gonna tell you guys like this, bro. I'm not perfect, my dude. You feel me? I'm not even trying to portray an image like I am perfect. I'm not perfect. I've only been in the game for 1 year and change now. Like a year and 6 months since I've been driving. So there's still a whole lot that I have to learn. You get what I mean? And I'm learning from my mistakes. I learned from the mistakes that I've made in the past, which is why I moved on from VL. And I can suggest to anybody that's at any other company, not even just VL, bro, any other company in general, bro, like learn from the mistakes I made. You know what I mean? Keep, homeboy said preventive maintenance. Preventive maintenance is key, but sometimes, like, you, bro, there's stuff that you miss. You feel me? There's stuff that happens literally just before, maybe like week 2 after I put out that video saying I was going to quit VL. I pulled up to a Walmart and I stopped and I went outside to do my post trip, and there was a piece of metal like this long inside the rear tire. You see what I mean? And I literally yank the metal out, bro. So you get pulled into a weigh station, you get an inspection, boom, they find something like that. It's not, nobody is perfect, bro. Stuff happens out there. You see what I mean? But like I said, I've only been in the game for a year and change. You know what I mean? I'm not perfect. I still have a lot to learn, and I'm still going along with the journey. I'm learning from the mistakes that I've made in the past, bro. You see what I mean? So moving forward right now, all I can basically do is just try not to make those mistakes again. You know what I mean? I know what to look out for, when to look out for, running in certain parts of the country. You know what I mean? Bro, there's just so much. You know what I mean? Roscoe said he felt like somebody put water in his tank. That's what he said he felt like. Somebody was saying basically, you know, you maybe have fueled and left your fuel tanks open. But he said he got into it with somebody and he felt like that's where the problem was. You know what I mean? They probably put water in his fuel tanks. There's a lot of racist states out here, bro. I have a lot of white friends. I have a lot of Asian friends. I have a lot of Chinese friends, whatever you want to call it. But there's a lot of racist states out here. I read this thing in this group where they were like, if you're parking a certain truck stop, any black drivers they see, they're gonna like pull the release on the trailer. So when you drive off, your trailer fall flat on the face. Like, there's a lot of things you gotta be vigilant to in a lot of these states. You see what I mean? You get pulled into a weight station in certain states, bro. They gonna treat you a certain way. If they're racist and they don't like black people, or they don't like you're a foreigner or whatever, they're gonna pick on you. They're gonna find, if a DOT officer wants to find a fault with your truck, bro, they're gonna find something. I can tell you that. I can guarantee you that. You know what I mean? But like, it goes back to what I'm basically saying. I'm not perfect. I don't have a ton of experience. I'm not like one of those guys that have like 7, 8, 9 years in the game, or 20 years, or whatever the case is. You know what I mean? I'm still young. I just started and I'm learning along the process. You know what I mean? I moved on. I got my own truck now. Like I said, I'm going to show you the truck. The truck is still in Texas right now. You feel me? And realistically, I'm not finna start running until like next week. You see what I mean? So right now, I'm still at the crib and I'm just cool and I'm spending time with my family, and then I basically get back out there and start doing my own thing. So there's a whole lot of different things that I got lined up that I want to speak on. Different videos that I'm going to drop, like working off the low board. I'm going to show you guys the truck, what it's like being on the other side. I'm going to do a comparison. There's a lot of different ideas. There's a lot of things that I want to do, bro, that I haven't really touched on as yet. That's what I mean. The money is in Manhattan. Isn't Manhattan in what do you call it? New York, bro. That Michigan do it for you. Black, you done. that's what I'm telling you, dog. That's what I'm telling you, bro. I was up in Michigan, bro. That's where I got that's why I got the warning ticket at, bro. You know what I mean? That's where I got and he gave me the inspection right there on the side of the road, and I passed the inspection, but he gave me a warning for driving in the left lane. I wasn't speeding or anything, you know what I mean? But I think he could have cut me some slack or whatever the case is. If hadn't I not gotten the left lane, sure, I probably wouldn't have got pulled over, you know what I mean? But it's one of those things, and then I got hit with a $1,000 fine from VL. I was like, bro, I didn't even get a ticket or whatever the case is, but man, you know, it's just one of those things, bro. Like I said, bro, the main point of it, dog, like, if you guys are at VL, if you guys are going to VL, stack the bread up. Don't get in the comfort zone like a lot of these people, bro, because they don't really have anywhere else going in life, and that's VL is the best thing for them. You know what I mean? That's the best thing. There's not much further they can go in life. You know what I mean? And that's why they feel the way they feel, and they get up on this platform and they talk all this stuff. Because like I said, I ain't been paying attention to it, but I have so much people that know me and hear them calling my name, so it comes right back to me, and I'm still not going to give them the time of the day or the energy to go, you know, look at their videos or whatever the case is. You know what I mean? I ain't finna do that. You know what I mean? Just have a plan, execute the plan, stack your bread up, you know what I mean, and make the move. Yeah, Chris, bless up, bro. Right now, if you guys are out there in all this snow, dog, and this ice, man, y'all just be safe, bro. You know what I mean? Y'all just be safe out there. I'm gonna tap back in with you guys again. I think this video, I have another video that I'm going to be uploading that I was doing a while ago. Like I said, it said my storage was limited. So all right, love from Guyana, bro. I appreciate that, bro. Anywhere at all in the world you are, man. Whether you from the Caribbean, you from Guyana, like my bro said, Canada, UK, here in America, whether you Russian, Chinese, shout out, you know what I mean? We're all in the game, and you know how it is already, you know what I mean? But like I was saying, if you're out there on that ice right now, bro, just try to be careful. You feel me? Try to be careful with this whole thing, because it's dangerous, very, very dangerous. Bro just hit a patch of black ice the other day and, you know, total a truck. And he was working at VL. He's only been leasing there for like 2 or 3 weeks. You know what I mean? So just be safe. Look out for the new uploads. Tap the like button on this video right now. You know what I mean? And if you guys haven't checked out, if you guys don't know who Call Me Cooley is, you know what I mean? Very informative dude. You know what I mean? He got this challenge going on. It's basically an information challenge, you know what I mean, to send some information out there. So you guys can check it out if you do, you know, you look at YouTube or whatever the case is, you know what I mean. Comment down below if you guys are catching this on the replay. Let me know what you guys think, and I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Be safe and peace out.